Entire forest burnt down in the 30s, I think, 1930. Outrageous.
You know, the story of guys who love to bike, who are out biking, taking advantage of the Pacific Northwest and saying, you know,
they formed this group and where they can, try and hopefully make a difference.
We all are volunteers and everybody is just not expecting anything out of it.
What exactly is Friends of Capitol Forest? What is your purpose and mission?
Well, basically the three of us are just recreational users in Capitol Forest. We ride mountain bikes out there. We're three of many that are out there, and a couple of years ago the conditions in Capitol Forest had deteriorated to the point where we really wanted to step in and do something about it.
Off and the hours that they spend, even not just maintaining the trails, but just cleaning up Capitol Forest.
I decided I would sacrifice my day to go and help out because a lot of people are looking forward to it.
I'm Noah. I'm going to be sweeping the trail, picking up the garbage and making sure everybody makes it through.
But we brought the Trips for Kids down here, which is a great program, and they had a blast.
Diamondback donated a $3,000 mountain bike. Every race that you come to and work party you come to enters you in the raffle to win that bike, which will be given away at the float. Thanks again for coming out.
Yeah, and at the time it was not, I don't think we had the intention of being where we're at right now, but it just kind of snowballed. We decided to put some work parties together and rounded up a bunch of mountain bikers, which was pretty easy to do. People are pretty willing to go out and help out.
Natalie Gentry, and I'm out here today supporting everybody. I would normally be riding it, but I tore my ACL, so I'm just hanging out. These are my people.
We just started picking up trash, and about 20 truckloads later, we, pretty much had the forest cleaned up, and dumping had become a big issue. There were cars, garbage, tires, you name it. It was deteriorating. It was pretty sad. We posted no dumping signs everywhere, no shooting signs, and just kind of started from scratch. And once we got to the point where it was pretty much cleaned up, we kind of turned our attention towards the trails and maintaining the trails.
Pay things a little bit forward,
We work very closely with the Department of Natural Resources, and we basically have permission to do what we do. DNR provides us with the signs, they've provided us with tools.
They get a lot of man-hours to keep up the forest and the trail that they couldn't get any other way. They can't hire people and they don't have enough resources, as Jim mentioned. So in that case, we get a lot more freedom of what we want the forest to be and enjoy it, and then they get free labor to help them.
As well as grant money, the state receives $13 per hour for every hour of volunteer time that we or any other volunteer puts in.
Wonderful. And so these monies are used to further
go back into the forest.
They buy the signs, they buy tools.
Exactly.
The first time we went out, we just started spreading the word out. Our first work party, we have a work party every month. We had 25 people come out to pick garbage up. People are very willing to come out and help out and get together and see a difference made.
There's target practice folks who, not all of them, but some of them, which do endanger other users in the forest because they're not managed or watched. Our group, Friends of Capitol Forest, posts no shooting signs in areas we know that are a problem.
So, but should your average visitor to Capitol Forest feel safe then?
Yes, they're fairly safe. Well, they're fairly safe, and it's something that's being managed and being worked on.
And your organization is helping fix this problem.
Definitely, we're aware of a problem. DNR, the land manager, is aware of the problem, and they're working on legislation and just a policy to combat that.
Hey, I'm Christine Redmond, and I'm here today as Christine Redmond, although on the side I work for the Department of Natural Resources and manage public use in Capitol Forest. Today I am going to attempt to ride the 8-mile Valley of Death pilgrimage, which I've never done before, but willing to give it a go. We got a great day. It was supposed to rain and it's not.
If you have a volunteer group in the forest, you want Christine Redmond. She's just helped us out in every possible way. You know, she works after hours on her own time, making things happen. And the best thing working with Christine is her attitude. She just loves the forest. She loves the people that come out and work out there and play out there, and she just wants to do whatever she can to help them out.
I do believe, though, that this relationship is changing. The region I work in is changing how we interact with people, how we interact with the public. I think they've done a lot to benefit the community, and I have the emails and voicemails to prove it. I have received multiple phone calls about folks being grateful for change that they've seen that's directly due to the work that these guys have done out there and the work that they've organized other people to help do. So that's a really nice thing to see. You know, I get calls from visitors who say, wow, that piece of trail looks so much better since those bike guys were out there.
Hello, my name is Ariel, and I am out to try a poker run for the second time. Ooh. Hopefully I don't pass out this time.
My name is Jason Simmons, and I'm the team leader for the ATV team for South Puget Sound Mobile Search and Rescue. Well, right now I'm just helping with parking and making sure nobody parks in front of the trail entrance, and then later I'm going to be going up and doing some radio relays to see where our communications work and don't work. Yeah, I do search and rescue. Basically gives me a good excuse to get out in the great outdoors and be a service to my community as well.
I guess it takes an injury to realize use your body while you got it, I guess.
My name is Neil, and we do bicycle repairs at the bike shop called Bike Guy. I have a small shop in the backyard, and I do just bicycle repairs, any kinds, anybody's welcome. Well, today we're out here for the races that are going on, Capitol Forest Race Series 2007, meeting people, doing a couple of tune-ups, getting the races ready to go.
I am volunteering for the food, so I'm in charge of getting the food ready and getting the volunteers and the people to come and help. Tomorrow is our first race, and we'll find out what kind of a job I've done so far. So we moved here a year and a half ago, and it's been a really fun way to get to know more people and get involved in the community.
It's just a great group of people that really encourage beginners, help you out with your equipment, and ask you out to ride with them, rain or shine, but it usually seems to be rain.
If I sit like this.
Sancho and Pancho, that's Mike and Mike. So we call them Sancho and Pancho because if you just say, hey Mike, then they both look. After the last race, we were just all sitting around the campfire talking about the day, you know, and whatnot, all the cool stuff that went off the race and everything. And Pancho just picked up his little ukulele and started strumming on it, started singing along about, it's just funny because he could just strum the guitar and the ukulele and just put words to a song about what happened that day, you know, just talking about everybody, but it was in a form of a song and started getting a rhythm going, and then Sancho would pick up the ukulele and add something to it, and they'd kind of go back and forth, and before you knew it, they had a song going about what happened that day.
Our first venture into Cap Forest didn't go so good.
Well, I got lost and scared and I puked out in the woods.
No joke, ladies and gentlemen, it was nasty. Then I found some good buddies who could help me out as my tour guides.
And they leave me in the dust, but they wait up at the end of the ride.
Vaughn Schneider's got a beer for you, and Jackson never runs out of jokes.
Though they ain't necessarily funny. Hank will tow you up the hill, and James Eugene will get you stoked. When we ride Capitol Forest. When we ride, I hope the trail never ends. I love to ride Capitol Forest. There ain't nothing in the world like riding bikes with my friends.
You can blissfully cruise
or bash those burns,
or out for a couple of cars.
But if Aaron Single Speed Cool is riding behind you, you better pedal real hard.
Or you can session ahead with Jamie Moker,
but watch out for his pooch.
And if you break down, then look for no one.
His seat's big enough for two.
That thing's huge. Natalie is ready to pass with one bum knee.
It doesn't matter, cause it's just me and the tree.
My peace, my escape, what a beautiful place.
And at the bottom, always smiling with mud on my face. When we ride Capitol Forest.
Ain't nothing like it.
When we ride, I hope the trail never ends. All the way from the peak to the creek. I love to ride Capitol Forest. There ain't nothing in the world like riding bikes with my friends. When I find myself getting bogged down in my 9 to 5. When I'm stuck behind a desk, choking on an ugly tie.
God, that thing's hideous.
When I haven't made it out into the forest for months at a time. You might catch me daydreaming, you know what's on my mind.
What are you thinking about?
How much I wanna ride Capitol Forest. I wanna ride, I hope the trail never ends.
Please, Beamer, keep going. Come on, Green Line.
I wanna ride Capitol Forest. There ain't nothing in the world like riding bikes with my friends. Much I wanna ride Capitol Forest. I wanna ride, I hope the trail never ends.
Please, Beamer, keep going. Come on, Green Line.
I wanna ride Capitol Forest. There ain't nothing in the world like riding bikes with my friends. The Friends of Capitol Forest.
Hey. Hey again. I gotta take off for work.
What?
Yeah, I'm running late already. Looks like your camera's on.
No. What?
Never mind, I've got it under control.
Okay, well, there's a flashing light on it. Okay, well, I gotta go. I'll see you after work.
Well, I thought you were going to do a stunt for me.
No, I can't. I gotta go. I'll see
I
you
need something
after
cool
work.
for the ending.
Okay, bye.
Honey. Oh, how hard can it be?